1 tree, 2 trees. Now we go to the boss thing.
That's a weird rhyme, but hello.
No, I just wanted to notice. You have different numbers of trees going through each of the different areas. They all seem distinct and unique.
Yeah, every single level has a unique look to it.
Except for these little 2 motherfuckers. They just copy pasted those. That's cheating.
Anyway,
lazy design. Anyway, as you were saying,
welcome back to Legend Hunters Play Dark Cloud 2.
And in this episode,
we enter the Rainbow Falls.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Oh, I love that effect.
And now, look at that. It is so pretty.
For memory's sake. And you know, this is something else I'd like to bring up.
Yeah?
My mom is an avid photographer to the point of madness.
Oh yeah, didn't she have a rig set up to capture a lightning bolt?
She did capture a lightning bolt. And it was amazing.
There's a tiny swamp here, but something kind of mysterious about it.
Alright.
Now we go down and look for the Lafrecia seed.
Lafrecia seed, where did we leave that seed? There it is.
Alright, lob it in.
I love this. Ready? And
go ahead and
sweep, bloop. Underhand throw, and
poof!
Whoa!
That is the fastest growing flower I've ever seen in my goddamn fucking life.
And you're the botanist, you would know.
Yep.
Just out of curiosity.
You can't take a picture of that. It doesn't count.
I could try.
There's a huge sprout here, something's still missing. Item to make it grow faster. Go down. Where is it?
Where is it?
Ah.
Yep. There we go.
Sun
the
drop.
sun drop looks so... It's hard to spot.
Yeah.
All the items.
It's weird, because it was also an extra...
saved animation.
And... there we go.
Did I just... Whoa!
They're just stunned.
Yep.
Although, who wouldn't be?
That wasn't there 2 seconds ago.
A flower? It's huge.
Yeah.
It's a Lafrecia.
That's a big-ass flower. Okay, now take the picture of the stem.
Yep. It even messed with the earth around it. That's nuts.
Alright.
So,
You know how to use a camera now?
sort of. Also, I think I remember there was a strange reaction here.
What do you
Check
think
this out.
these are?
Are you gonna touch it? Ew, don't do that.
It's fine, I'm sure.
What could possibly go
Wrong!
wrong? I will say this. The Lafrecia flower looks weird.
Are those tongues?
Is that webbing?
Petals are huge. Actually, they're kind of gross.
No kidding.
Kind of weird and fleshy and...
Look!
Carnivorous. Ooh.
the rainbow butterfly.
Pretend we didn't see it.
I'm sorry, but you cannot unsee that.
That looks gorgeous, though.
It's one of my... It's a beautifully designed boss.
And it does have a beautiful theme, too.
Yeah, I'll try to amplify the music so you can hear while we fight, but...
But
nope.
I make no promises about shutting up.
Of course you don't.
It's coming!
I will go ahead and say this. The boss fight is piss poor easy.
Especially with our setup.
Yeah.
The problem is that the photo op is only
One.
one shot. If we miss it, we will have to restart.
It's not mandatory,
But
alright. So basically, don't bother locking onto the rainbow butterfly. What you want to do is, you see those tongue things in the middle.
yep.
Smack one, run, and then smack the next one. Quickly! Quickly.
Okay. Going as fast as I can with my wrench. Don't fail me now! Okay.
This triggers the butterfly to appear.
Okay.
Over it. Ooh, something smells pretty. Oh, what is this?
What's going on? Oh!
Butterflies separated. Now you can get them one by one. However, we don't want to do that. What our scoop is to capture... They're going to land on each of those little things, and they're going to start firing at you.
Okay. So I take it Will they not fire at me if I don't move?
I don't think they will. Yeah, they actually don't fire at you unless you attack them.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to position myself so that I can try and grab the picture as best I can.
All right.
Because those things are going to recombine, and that's what we're waiting for.
Uh-huh.
When they go back up...
Yeah, so you want to keep an eye on how they're reforming. They might actually not form in front on top of this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I am going to have to...
Okay. Let's see.
Okay.
Wait. This is interesting.
What's up?
Maybe you need to attack one?
I don't know. I think you're being pretty chill right now. So maybe they'll reform?
You have
Maybe.
I have no idea.
We have no idea what we're doing.
Sorry, guys. We have no idea what we're doing.
Okay. I could go up and murder that one.
It's recommended to shoot it from a distance.
That'll just end it too quickly.
So just fire it with your gun.
Okay. And...
R1, L1, and X. Oh!
Okay.
L1 and X. Oh!
So every time I fire, it freaking hits me.
Yep.
I don't want to use a crunchy bread. I'm going to use a regular bread.
Sorry about our derping. I think we actually do need to, Seriously, how the hell do you do this?
Dude, I'm going to try melee. Because the gun seems to be making a lot of noise, so... Whoppa! Ah!
Okay. You need to use the ride pod, I think.
It just repositioned itself over there.
Yeah. Use the ride pod.
I will use the ride pod. Yep. I'm gonna change over real quick.
Just to see if it'll try to reunite.
Yep.
Oh, I think...
What's up?
Just look up to see if the butterflies are there. Look up. Get the camera. Use the camera and look up.
Okay, I don't see any butterflies.
Over in this direction?
To the right, you mean?
Yeah, up.
Aha. There's one up there.
Fire at the next butterfly.
Okay, so you want me to hit all the butterflies?
Yeah, in order of Roy G. Biv. Oh, wait. That's how you defeat it. Maybe what you need to do is not do it in the full order.
So, in other words, screw this up intentionally.
Yeah. Fire at this one. Yeah.
Think about rainbows.
Oh, get out, get out, get out, get out!
Okay, going out, going out.
Take a photo!
Yes!
Alright,
We got it.
now we gotta redo this all over again.
I can work with that. I think Monica should have a go at this. After all, why don't we get all a little cutinatiness? Yeah, can't even say it. Let's cut things up. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and bread.
And poison, or poisoned, so antidote.
We got poison too?
That's what the rainbow butterfly did.
Ouch.
Okay. Now we use the ride pod for Roy G. Biv.
Yep. The right pod is so ubiquitous, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, well, this is how we have to do it. Now, bring out the ride pod,
First up, bring out the Max.
then bring out the ride pod,
Okay.
then there's red.
Okay. I'm gonna wait. There we go. Boosh. Boosh. Boosh.
Red, orange, yellow.
I wonder why they didn't mix up the colors just to screw with people.
I don't know. This made it way too easy. Light blue.
But yeah,
indigo.
anyway, this is all that it's going to amount to now that we've got the photo.
Yeah. The health bar didn't even go down. That was the boss fight.
The one that no one lives to tell the tale.
But you know, it took about the same time as Halloween did.
That said, we did have a tank. What in blue blazes? I mean, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, yellow, indigo, violet blazes.
So you're the ones that stopped me. Thank you.
What?
Are you the one that they call Holly? That's right. Holly is the name I went by as a human living among the little folk. So that means your real form is the rainbow butterfly? Why did you appear to the
Huh.
Furbites in human form?
Huh.
You see, I wanted to thank them. Thank them for
Huh.
what? Originally, I too was a tiny butterfly. Once, when I still wasn't used to flying through the forest, I got caught in a huge spider web.
I recognize those spider
Couldn't get out
webs.
of the web no matter how much I struggled. So I just took a deep breath and resigned myself to my fate.
That's a
Just
morbid
at that
thought.
moment, some Furbit folks came by and released me from the web.
Huh.
I was free. I flapped my wings with
Oh, look at that little butterfly.
and returned to the sky. They were waving as I flew off. They had saved my life, you see. My 7 saviors.
Aww.
The years passed. I grew and matured as a rainbow butterfly. As a monster too, I found myself with plenty of magic powers.
See, why can't we have Monica transform into one of those?
Now that would be fucking awesome.
Yes, it would.
I used my powers of transformation to assume human
I just noticed her hairstyle like the butterfly antennas.
I had wanted to give them something as a sign of my gratitude. But while I was living among them, I realized that the time I spent with them was more precious than anything.
Then why did you leave?
Before I knew it, I found myself wanting to spend the rest of my life as a human. Then why'd you disappear? The Furbits really miss you. Oh,
Aw.
there was sort of, an accident. A great, dark force from somewhere began to affect me.
Oh.
I was a monster after all. And so this force awakened the powers of my original self buried deep within.
Bad juju.
I came to realize
Or
that
as you
I
like to
had
say,
never suppressed the
Griffin!
in my heart.
I'm not the only one doing it now. That's fantastic.
It's your fault for doing that. Anyway, press the
There's
button.
nothing I could do but quietly leave their company.
Aww.
I've been hiding out in these woods, doing all I can to gain control of myself again. But the dark force got the best of me, and I was just a mindless monster when I attacked you.
Well, it looks like we've smacked the sense back into you.
With a tank.
So that's what happened, huh? I can't go back to my old friends anymore. Would you please give them this letter?
Where'd you get that letter from?
How did you write it?
Okay.
And seal
I'll be
it.
sure to give it to them.
Oh, human form shenanigans. Okay.
Okay, I'll just say that maybe it just appears when she turns into human form. Anyway, teal envelope. That's
Perhaps
not
the dark
teal, that's
force
in
that
lime
controlled
green.
me is what you'll be fighting from here on.
Yeah.
I will say, I do like the eyes for her.
Force and power.
Yep.
You must not lose against
You're
it.
cute, but unsettling.
Yeah.
I like it.
Back our world. Well, I should be on my way. Goodbye.
You know what I just realized? It's already sunset. We started this at nighttime.
So it took us all night to do this.
All night and all day. Ugh.
I want to nap.
Let's try to get to Jurak.
Alright.
Okay.
So with that, I'm in control now.
Yeah. All yours, man.
And I'll go ahead and head to Sindane Station.
I like that it automatically jumps you to the very beginning of the dungeon.
Mm-hmm. And I'm glad we got those 2 scoops.
Yes! I didn't fuck this up.
Yeah.
God! Oh.
You can now lie in the corner, curled up in the fetal position, thinking to yourself that you won.
Yay! Thankfully, it was more of a puzzle boss. than
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. Something has changed in the future.
What the hell are you doing?
Fucking around.
I can see that, and you get on my case for faffing around. You.
Meh. Alright, let's see. Ooh.
Okay.
You're too slow to talk, I'm pressing the button.
Remember about
Griffin!
I'm gonna have to do a counter from now on.
Tell us about him.
Oh, man.
Griffin does not exist in our time.
It does not exist in our time?
He shows up just a little in the memories of our distant ancestors. Seems he likes flowers.
Huh?
So the big baddie likes flowers.
Huh? Flowers?
That's what I remember anyway.
So
Don't quite know the details.
that's all you can give us, Jurak.
But Griffin was around in ancient times.
Okay, so we do know that.
So,
He's from the past,
He is sending
influencing stuff from the future.
worldly power
huh.
into the present. He's controlling us.
So how far in the past is he?
Older than
So
dirt.
Griffin is controlling the monsters.
dirt
in
is
this
probably
world
younger.
from ancient times. Which means his world is that of the distant past.
Okay, we've established that.
That's right. So, Jurak, how far back in the past is Griffin?
Uh-oh.
Yes? Yes? We're waiting, Jurak!
I'm not really sure.
I'm surprised they didn't do an anime pratfall.
Crest.
This is not anime
Yeah.
yet.
Crest?
Crest?
Crest, the great sage, the greatest and wisest sage of all in my era. With the moon crystal, he can use vast astrological powers. He can see everything that happens in the world.
Well, let's go and see him.
Yes, good idea. But it's not that easy.
Okay.
Huh?
Let me guess. His origin point was
His
erased.
origin point has been erased too.
I must be fucking psychic. Or I've played this game before.
That's not a problem.
Nah.
The Carpentarian, right?
You can see the future!
His origin point as well.
God damn it, legend.
Yes, exactly. Crest's origin point is the holy ground of Balance Valley. In the future, a great temple will be built there. That's where all the sages will gather.
So that's where Crest will be. Let's get going.
Okay.
Alright, we've gotten that taken care of. Bye, Jurak. We'll never have to see you again. Except I'll have to come back here again to get items from treasure chests and stuff.
The stuff. With the things.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
The letter from Holly.
Hello, everyone. How are you? This is Holly.
Aw.
Oh no.
Sorry to have left you so suddenly. But I have reasons that prevent me from staying with all of you. You might already have an idea of what those reasons are. But for me, the time we spent together was truly wonderful.
Holly!
Farewell, everyone. Stay happy and healthy. You will always be my one and only family.
Oh, that's sad. You really feel for the dwarves, or Furbits.
Furbits. The Furbies.
They're shedding manly tears.
Holly, how could you? How foolish of you. Human or butterfly, it doesn't matter. Holly's
Wait,
just Holly.
what?
You knew?
Of course I knew. I could tell she wasn't human just by her scent.
Well, should have known.
But if Holly chose to approach us as a human, that was perfectly fine too. We don't care so much for outer appearances anyway.
I mean, look how you all look.
By the way,
Yeah, don't be mean.
What?
we want to go with you two on your journey. What do you think?
Heck yeah!
Well, we need them to run the Carpenterian.
With your help, we'll be able to put the world back to normal in no time.
Alright.
So, our adventures in the forest came to an end. Holly, the mysterious woman who got lost in the forest, wasn't you, Mother. But for some reason, I wasn't surprised.
Huh.
I always felt you'd be at the end of this journey.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Borneo and the others finished clearing the rock from the tracks so the train could move on again.
Woohoo!
Set our
That
sights
took
on
you guys
the
damn long
track.
enough, but then again, they were giant-ass boulders.
Yep. And the Carpenterian was busy. Other projects.
Yeah, you can't exactly bring it out here to pick up those boulders. Oh wait, you could have!
Well, we were busy.
Anyway, with that, our next destination is Balance Valley.
And I guess that's where these train tracks will lead us in the next episode.
We're ending it off a little bit early, but next episode will be the beginning of Chapter 3. See you guys next time.
Ciao!